Hello and welcome back to my channel, and I'm here today to tell you about why it may not be good, or it's definitely not good, to cover your entire island with flowers. Because I originally was going to do that. I was going to make a video all about how I was going to cover every space available on the ground with flowers. And I figured out very quickly, actually, that it's actually a very bad idea, and I'm going to tell you why it's not a good idea to do that. And it's pretty simple. The reason why you should not cover your island with flowers like this, I will show you where I had originally started doing this. And I was going to cover all of this with flowers, and I had started and I was going back and forth. I was going to different mystery islands to pick up the flowers. I would take out all the flowers I could off of the island and then transport them back here and plant them. And it was taking a while. This collection of flowers right here is about maybe 6 trips. 6 different trips. So imagine if I had tried to do my entire island. If this is 6 islands, then the rest of this would have been another 6 islands. It would be 12 islands to about, and then the rest of this would be another 6 islands. So this section would have taken 12 times 3, 36 islands before I could cover this entire section of island with flowers. And that would be not including the beach. Obviously, you can't really plant flowers on the beach. So that would have been 36. So I'm going to assume, if I look at the map, if that section would have been 36, that section would have been 36 islands. That's about 1/3 of the entire island. So to cover the entire island would probably take about 120-ish trips to mystery islands to cover your entire island. The other way, of course, is to, make a lot of bells and buy all your flowers, but that would be an insane amount of flowers you'd have to buy to cover your entire island. And I know people can time travel and do that, but I refuse. I am not a time traveling game player. I don't do that, and I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, go ahead and do that, but I'd rather play the game through like how it's intended and have it unfold slowly. And I want to show how, beautiful your island can be without having the need to constantly kind of, do things that are not quite how you're supposed to do them. I want to, for people who really want to, keep the game wholesome and want to play it, kind of in a wholesome way. I don't know. That's just kind of how I see it. I guess that's my moral code. Okay, so what I noticed was when I started doing this, I actually had originally put all the flowers all around this rock, and it was covered in flowers here too. But then when I hit the rock with the shovel, what happened was, here what happens is nothing came out of the rock. Absolutely nothing would come out of the rock, and that's because the AI doesn't know what to do. It doesn't realize, because when you hit the rock, something comes out of the rock. But if there's flowers all around the rock, absolutely nothing will come out. I already hit this rock, so there's nothing coming out of it. But anyway, nothing will come out of this rock, especially if there's flowers all around it, because the stuff that comes out of the rock has nowhere to land, and the AI doesn't know that it can, put something, it doesn't bounce or whatever. It always lands right around the rock, and that's what it knows how to do. So it kind of breaks it when you have flowers around it. Then the same goes for when things pop. When you pop a balloon in the sky, when you look up at the sky and you pop a balloon, and the present drops out of the balloon and it lands in a field of flowers like this, you will lose your present. You will lose it completely. It will vaporize. It won't even show up. That's the other disadvantage to having an island full of flowers. It is good to have, say, something like this where you have some spaces here and there, and keep it kind of randomized here and there. that way you will still spawn butterflies and insects, you know. So keep that going, and then keep. I mean, and it really helps to help bring out hybrids and things like that. I don't have it correctly set up for hybrids, so in order to do hybrids, if you want a lot of hybrids, you're supposed to alternate flowers here and there and leave space for them, like kind of like a checkerboard. So you do, you know, red and then white diagonally, red, white, red, white, red, white, and then you'll get pink ones in the spaces. And that's how I managed to get this one, this hybrid here, the pink flower right here. That one was from alternating the red Cosmo with the white Cosmo. And that I did red, white, red, white, red, white, and then I got a bunch of pink. So that's how you do that. Yeah, so that's really all. And you'll notice that if you combine certain flowers, you'll get a certain type of butterfly more often. And I figured out that if you put red tulips, a lot of red tulips together with with red cosmos, red tulips with red cosmos, you will get a lot of peacock butterflies. So if you are looking to, you know, find some peacock butterflies get a lot of pretty good money at the at the Nook's Cranny. So from Timmy and Tommy, or Tommy or Timmy, is it? Who you sell to, he'll give you a lot of money for peacock butterflies. So I highly recommend doing that. Other flowers that attract a lot of good butterflies are the hyacinths. Hyacinths, if you plant a lot of hyacinths, you'll attract a lot of paper kite butterflies, which are pretty good too in terms of monetary value. And also you'll get orchid mantis, which is a beautiful bug, a pink bug, that gets good money too. So that definitely hyacinths are the way to go if you want those two types of butterflies. And always get these petals. These cherry blossom recipes are so nice. I love this time of year for this game. Look at these flowers. My God, these trees. So, I might as well go through and show you. I'll just quickly run through and show you where I am. Where am I with this bridge? I've got the brick bridge going up here. Our goal is 198,000 bells. Currently we have, oh yeah, I just donated everything. That's why I have 0 bells right now. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so that I just donated everything I had to build this bridge. So looks like I just need a little more. My tip for making a lot of bells quickly right now is because of this event. I've been collecting all of the eggs, and then after I already created everything that I needed, all of the furniture, I just keep making more and more egg furniture. So the egg furniture, I will show you an example of egg furniture. So I'm collecting all these eggs that I find in the trees, and I shoot them down, and I also pick them up from the earth for earth eggs, and I shake them out of the trees for wood eggs, and I hit the stones to get stone eggs on the Mystery Islands, and I just keep collecting them, as many as I can, and I will, after I've collected quite a few of them, I will make this furniture. So I have pretty much all of the furniture. All of the furniture you can get, pretty much. I think I have everything. I have everything except for the arch. The archway will be available on April the 12th. You have to go back to that creepy bunny and give him your recipes and the furniture that you've created, or at least show that you have done or learned the recipes, and then you'll be able to get the archway. So these are the seasonal recipes. These are the ones I have. This is cherry blossom. This is not the egg one. So here, I've got all of these. So what I do is I make the bed And the bed and I make a lot of the beds. Yeah, the beds and I would think that the bed and this one makes the most money at Nook's Cranny. So I would make these two. I would make quite a few of them to use up all my eggs. And then whatever I have left, I start making whatever I have left. And then I sell these items at Nook's Cranny, and I get quite a bit of bells for all of these items. So you might as well use them. Instead of trying to sell them just the eggs, sell them the stuff you craft with them, and you get a lot more money back. So I was able to quickly make quite a few bells that way. The other one you can make is the dress. That would get a lot of money too, because it uses up 3 eggs. Any recipe that uses a lot of materials will get a lot of money. That's pretty much a given. So actually, I might try to make see how much this dress goes for after I collect a bunch of eggs. Yeah, that's my tip for now. It's a great time now to do that if you need bells. Just keep collecting the eggs that you get, and then just craft as many of the furniture items as you can as you go along, and then just sell them. Look at him. What's he doing? Are you working out? You look so cute. He looks tired. I won't bother him. The other thing you can do is with your native fruit is to make the furniture that your native fruit makes. For me, that's the other one I do. If I didn't have the eggs, I would be doing that. I would be just making all the furniture that I can currently make with my native fruit. So the native fruit ones, because I can always get fruit. I can get fruit anytime. So the native furniture that I have, my native fruit is the pears. So I would make the pear wardrobe and the pear bed, and I would continuously make those to use up the pears that I get so that I get more money for my pears. Yeah, and you can eventually, if you can get the ones for, because everyone has like the pears and then they have the fruit that their mother gives them. So you can try to get the furniture for the, my other fruit that I have that I got from Mom was apples. So I have pears and apples on my island. And then I guess eventually if you go to other islands, you can pick up other fruit and make all the furniture for that, because you'll get a lot more money for those things. So those are my tips. There are other ways you can get probably more. You can go and like make a tarantula island. You can, I just find those very stressful. I don't like, there's my peacock butterfly. Oh yes, these I make some good coin with that, with that butterfly, that particular butterfly. I catch so many of them, and they give you good money. So yeah, if you want a stress-free way to make a lot of bells, and a stress-free, easy way, I definitely say just collect all the eggs you can, collect all of the fruit, your native fruit, and just make all the furniture and sell that. And you'll make bells very quickly. And those are my 2 tips for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope it was informative and helpful. And I hope everything's going well for you in terms of your health in these weird times. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.